So we're back. Yes, I know it's a little bit dark. Yeah, a couple of exciting things. One. This package has finally arrived. And, yeah, I'll explain what exactly this is about. So, most of you will know that I have changed weekly upload schedule to weekly. Don't know why I just said changed weekly upload schedule to weekly. Anyway, the point is, things are changing. So, first change, 2 packages to open. And I think you guys will be kind of excited about this, so I'm going to go ahead and open these really quickly. It's getting real. It just got real. Get this open. It's nothing like opening early gifts. Alright, so this is the bee's knees right here, guys. Alright, this is gonna change everything. I want to tear the box, but at the same time I'm kind of like, well, if you need to return it, then here it is. The pièce de résistance. So, let's skip forward with the new lens. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are. Here we are. Look at this. Look at the quality of this lens. Look at how much it's zoomed out. So for those of you who are interested in specs, this is a 10 to 18mm lens, Canon, with image stabilization and autofocus and manual focus, and it's just focused by itself. I'm insanely grateful right now and super happy and blessed. So, shall we take this for a spin? I think yes. Let's go catch some Pokemon and talk about Gen 3. Alright, so it is super windy right now. Also, there we go. So we're gonna head to the bank, because one of the issues I have right now is that they always seem to mess things up. So yeah, so we're gonna head to the bank really quickly, and then we're gonna try and see which Pokemon we can find or see on the nearby. Actually, you know what? Whilst we're walking, let's see. Shout out to Nick, who forgot to turn his data on whilst playing Pokemon Go, so that's funny. Alright, so super extra funny shout out to Nick, because I was laughing and I didn't have any data whatsoever, so now my data is on. Now we've got the map open. So most of you who probably don't know that the camera is focusing, I don't know why, but Niantic have officially changed the code in Pokemon Go, at least the map, to OpenStreetMap, so you can see that a lot of the maps are more defined now, because they're in control of plotting routes exactly, and I kind of just missed my bus. So, alright, yeah, catch up with me in a second. Actually, there's a Ho-Oh raid, super duper close. I don't know if anybody's at this Ho-Oh raid, but we might be able to do this. Let's have a look at the CP. If we can click it. Alright, it is 48.7 CP. Debating whether or not to go for it. That's the question, because I do really need to go to the bank first. I'm not sure. I mean, the likelihood of anybody actually being at the raid in 20 minutes, it's going to take me about 20 minutes to reach it. So, yeah, we'll skip it for now and catch up with me in a second. windy. It's also about to rain. I mean, look at this horizon. Look at it. Just look at how grey and windy it is. Hopefully you guys can hear me, and this micro muff is killing it. But if it's not killing it, then that's why I'm speaking kind of loud so you can see it. Also, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, okay? Biomes are coming to Pokemon Go, and weather patterns. Okay, I'm focusing on biomes because there are Pokemon are spawning, or gonna be spawning really soon in specific weather patterns, and within those weather patterns are biomes. So you're gonna get morning, evening, and nighttime, which we've already got cycles, but also weather cycles. So heavy rain, partial rain, snow, frost, sunny day, a day that's partially sunny, all of the above. I'm sorry for the autofocus, but yeah, exciting stuff. So let's go home and break this down because it is insanely windy, and it's going to make it difficult to play Pokemon Go and for you guys to hear me. So let's go home. So, it's insane. Pokemon Go have an update. Also, the light here is bad. Hold on. So, Pokemon Go is about to drop Gen 3. Gen 3 and biome dependency? Let me explain what I mean. So, announcement. First, let's read it. Boom. Okay, here it is on Twitter. Right here. Dozens of Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region will soon arrive in the real world. What? Okay. Let's get nice and close for this. Introducing Weather and 50 Pokemon from the Hoenn region in Pokemon Go. Hoenn region are specifically Generation 3 Pokemon, so if you're interested in that, that is what this is. Trainers, starting later this week, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, and several more Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region in Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire. Video games will start appearing in Pokemon Go for the first time ever. With even more to be discovered, over the next several weeks, we'll also be introducing a new dynamic weather system in Pokemon Go that will change the way you and millions of trainers around the world discover, catch, and interact with Pokemon. This is just, it's insane. It's really good. This is a great way to introduce Gen 3 into the game. This is a great way to introduce people who have never played any of the Pokemon games into the world also. So let's keep going. You'll want to start paying even closer attention to your local weather patterns, trainers. In addition to the in-game map being updated with cool new weather visuals, weather near you will impact Pokemon in a variety of ways. For example, you'll find your odds of discovering Mudkip splashing around will greatly improve on rainy days, as certain Pokemon types will be more commonly found during various weather conditions. Additionally, attacks of certain types will be more efficient during some weather conditions. So a Charizard Fire Spin will perform better on sunny days, for example, rain or shine, winter or spring. Your gameplay experience will remain fresh, making your time outdoors even more exciting. I think it's safe to say, if everybody agrees with me, that Niantic just blew the lid off people's expectations. They blew the lid off my expectations in two big ways. I did a video a while back where I spoke about my idea of how I really think Pokemon should have biomes. They should be biome dependent. That means if it's raining, I'm going to see this type of Pokemon, that type of Pokemon. If it's raining, I'm going to see water types, seaside types, obviously. So many things that can go into play. I don't know if I spoke about this, but lunar cycles, even having lunar dependent Pokemon show up within the game would be huge. So you would obviously see Pokemon like, Umbreon show up when the moon is full, or maybe it's a crescent moon, or whatever cycle of the moon. Sea tide dependent Pokemon would be in Cynthia. It would be extremely exciting to be able to go out and your local area begin to look like how Pokemon was designed to be played in the first place. And I think it's really exciting to see that Niantic is taking it to the next level by making certain types of Pokemon both weather and biome dependent. You keep hearing me say biome dependent because all of these weather patterns are biomes. Wind, I didn't see them say windy. They're going to do wind biome. So a link is in the description of the full patch notes of what's going to be happening in Gen 3. And I suspect that as we near the end of this week, they may drop it this week or maybe at the beginning of next week. We'll see. They've only said 50, which means there's still going to be a Christmas event, or we may get a smaller scale event before Christmas, because we have at least 3 weeks, two and a half weeks before we actually get anywhere close to Christmas. And then I imagine following straight through that into the new year, they're going to hit us with something else. So that's going to be exciting. One thing I did note, one thing I realized was that Niantic have kept Mew out. They've kept Mew out of all of these updates that we've had so far. Mew, Delibird, and a couple of other Pokemon, which they have said that they want to honor properly because their move types are specific, so they would probably come through some sort of event or dynamic discovery. What this encourages us as trainers, or at least me, to believe is that with biome-dependent Pokemon means we're going to be able to discover Pokemon in the real world, like Celebi, like Mew, like Delibird, etc, etc, which is going to be really cool because we're going to be able to have a mobile app equivalent of playing the Nintendo Game Boy versions of the game. The difference is you being the trainer in the game, walking around discovering all of these Pokemon. So, although it took Niantic a long time, and I've said this before, we might complain, everybody always does, having a finished, solid product you can put out, or at least part of it you can put out that people can enjoy for a long period of time. This is almost like restarting Pokemon Go all over again, this update. So I'm excited, I hope you guys are. I'm definitely going to be jumping out when that happens, when the Hoenn region 50 Pokemon drop. I still haven't even finished catching Generation 1 and Generation 2. So there's a lot to do, but by changing the way Pokemon are spawning and making it unique to your local area and weather pattern, that's a huge game changer. I can only imagine that Niantic would go on to cause Pokemon spawns to be dependent on the temperature of local areas. So the overall temperature, I would imagine some kind of heat map data, the same way you look from a satellite and they can look at the heat map of an entire city or an area and see where the hottest parts of those areas are. I would imagine that they would do something like that for Pokemon like Charizard or Charmeleon or Charmander. All the fire types would specifically be in warmer areas in your city. So how you would do that, I don't know. Whether you would go off building heat and the heat of people, or you would go over the, like we're discovering today, the weather pattern and judging it from that. So if it's cold, obviously it's cold everywhere. You're not going to see fire Pokemon spawning. So that's going to be interesting, is going through the different seasons or different days in a season and seeing which types of Pokemon spawn specifically during those times. So that's going to be it for this episode. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's encouraged you. I'm excited with this new camera, wide angle, hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. New video coming soon. 2 videos in the works, so I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. If you were new, welcome to the Sound Lab YouTube channel. My name is Smart, and I do videos like this every week. So if you're interested, definitely subscribe, and if you like this video, hit the like button. And guys, before you go, please remember to hit the bell button just underneath the like button so that you guys know when new videos are out. It also helps you to know when I mention any news or anything like that. There's a new feature coming to YouTube, which will be a community section, so I will be able to post things through the YouTube channel, not just videos, obviously photos and links or any conversations that I'm having with you guys, polls, stuff like that, to keep you guys engaged. I will still be tweeting on Twitter, so if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me. The link's in the description also. And that's going to be it for this episode. I pray that you've had a good day, whatever it is that you're doing in your life, and I pray that you have a blessed evening or afternoon, and I will see you in the next episode. God bless.